In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the volume of prisms from a general formula. So we're going to talk about rectangular prisms and a regular triangular prism. But first of all, our very general formula is our volume of a prism is the area of the base times the height, and I write this BH. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's just how I find the area of a rectangle. No, because the B right here is standing for the area of the base. Okay, and so now if we have area, that's two-dimensional, times the height, that's going to give us our three-dimensional volume. And I teach it to you like this because we don't need to be memorizing all of these different formulas for volume. If we know how to find the area of a whole bunch of different figures, which we do know how to find the area of triangles, multiple kinds of triangles, of rectangles, parallelograms, all sorts of things. So you can find the volume of prisms now if you just know the area of the base. Okay, this is a rectangular prism, so the volume here is the area of the base times the height. Area of the base, in this case, I'm going to call this our base. And to find the area of that, it's just a rectangle. So we take 11 times 4, which is 44, and we multiply that times the height, so our volume is 44 times 8, and 44 times 8 is 352, so our volume is 352 meters cubed. Because we are three-dimensional, we have meters cubed in this case. There's our answer. Let's look at a regular triangular prism. That's a lot of words there. And you might say, oh, I know how to find the area of this this kind of rectangular square thing I see in here, so I'm going to pick that to be my base. Well, no, you can't actually just pick whatever you want to be the base. We're looking at the words here. So triangular is our type of prism. That means we have to pick this triangle here to be a base of our prism. And if you kind of were to think like, I'm going to flip this on its end so that purple piece is on the bottom, where then this is our height, that makes it easy to think, okay, I'm basically stacking a bunch of these triangles on top of each other, and that's how I'm making this prism. So if I calculate the area of the base and just multiply it by how high it is, it's very easy to find the volume then. Okay, so volume is area of the base times our height. Well, we know our height is 5. Okay, so we're going to multiply that by the area of the base. And to find the area of this base, I do recommend drawing a picture here. This is a regular triangle, so all the sides of your triangle should be about the same. We know this is 12 feet, and that means all the angles are the same measure too, since it's regular. So let's figure this out. Area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. So we're going to have 1/2 times the base. Well, this is 12 feet, right? The base is 12. But we have no idea what this height is in here. No idea. So we kind of need to work with what we know about triangles on this. So if this base is 12 feet, that means this is 6 feet. And this is 6 feet. Whoops. The other one is 6 feet right there. Erase that guy. All right. We need to find our height. And we know that all of our angle measures in a regular triangle are 60 degrees. So this is now a 30, 60, 90 triangle. And we've got a 6-foot little piece right here. If this is our x, how do we get from x to this other leg? Well, we multiply by the square root of 3. That means this is 6 square root of 3. And that is our height. So we multiply by 6 square root of 3. Let's start doing some multiplication. So 1/2 times 12 is 6, times 6 is 36, times the square root of 3 is 36 square root of 3. And we're multiplying this by 5, so we need to know what 36 times 5 is, and that is 180. Square root of 3, and our units on this would be feet cubed. And that is how we find the volume of a regular triangular prism. You will see stuff like a right isosceles triangular prism. We just need to remember what those words mean, okay? And if you have a right triangle on your base, that one is even easier to find the area of, so you can find your volume. So this is how we find the volume of prisms with our general volume formula.